Today's co-host is the founder of the only all-female basketball community in the UAE. It's called Swish DXB. Please join me in welcoming Coach Jenna. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me on here today.
We're very excited to have you here, and it sounds like an amazing community. And I want to know I'm surprised there wasn't one already, to be honest. When did you realize that this is something that the city needs?
Yeah. Everyone's surprised by the fact that there isn't one because everyone promotes basketball academies, promote it as all girls, but then they have male coaches. So that's where it gets kind of tricky. So one summer 3 years ago, I didn't travel for the first time since I've been here, and actually I was coaching girls. It was in an open space. I had a lot of girls that wear the hijab coming. It was an open space though, and the moms were coming to me saying, "Do you have anything that's private? Because my girls want to play without the hijab on." And I looked at them and I said, "Yes, I do," but I didn't. That was a trick. So more and more moms were asking me, "Do you have anything in that sort?" And I said, "You know what, I do." And that's when I decided to create something because there was a need for it.
Now, Coach, what about the moms? Because I take my son all the time, and it's become a bit of a family activity. Yeah. I'll tell you, the other day he taught me how to do a layup, so I'm still trying to get the 1, 2, 3 in the. Yeah, I'm not great, but I don't like to run.
Yeah.
But with all that said, do you also teach adults?
Yes, so I did run women's classes, but the thing with women I found is they're not as consistent as the kids are. So we do have one-off, friendly games, or if someone does need private lessons, I offer private lessons as well. Or if you have a group of you and your friends that want to learn basketball, we can, meet at a park. Like, it's a very friendly environment, and definitely we can make it work. I'll teach you a layup.
Coach Jen, I like how you talked about it being a very friendly, open environment, but I gotta ask because, it is the year of community after all, and I did get to do a lot of team sports as a kid. I wasn't the one that was picked for some reason.
Not for basketball anyway.
No, exactly, for obvious reasons. But I do know that it does develop a lot of discipline and a lot of traits in people, in a sense of community as well. Could you tell us a bit more about how it helps build a community, having a team sport?
Yes, of course. I always vouch for team sports. I think it's so important. I grew up playing team sports in Canada. I played basketball through elementary, high school, and then on to college, where I got injured, and that's where I could no longer play competitively anymore. But basketball and team sports in general, it really creates this sense of community, discipline, like you said. It teaches leadership skills. There's so many important life skills to learn from any team sport. And I always say basketball specifically because it's very highly active. It's a full body workout. And it's really engaging, I love it. In conclusion, there's so much to learn from a sport, any team sport.
I want to learn about how it's progressed. So you started talking about the mothers. We want our girls to be able to play without wearing their hijab and stuff. How did it progress, and how many people are in your community now, would you say? Is it tough managing all of them?
It is tough. I've reduced the number of locations this year because I wasn't able to keep up with the demand. And I'm really grateful for it, but it was I was having trouble finding other female coaches, to assist me. So that was a problem that I was having because, like I said, it's an all-girls program. I find gyms that are fully enclosed, so the girls feel free to play without hijabs on. That's why even when you go to my Instagram, you don't find much content with the girls on there because most of them, it's not all, but most of them are, they do wear the hijab. And I want to respect that, privacy. I also wear it. My daughter wears it. So it's something I really want to keep in mind. But when I first started, I wasn't sure, to be honest, how it was going to go. I was working a full-time corporate job. I worked in HR at that time, and I decided to, give this my full attention. So I quit my job, and I said, I'm going all in. And the first month, there was 4 girls, and then word of mouth started building up, and then I opened up new locations. I have 2 locations in Dubai. I opened up in Abu Dhabi on Yas Island. I had in Ajman. I had in Sharjah. So progressed over the years. And it's my baby project. I don't want to look at it as a business. It's really not a business. It's just a passion project of mine. I want to give girls that safe space and that community feel. Because you can go to any academy, and you would know, as your kids are in a basketball academy as well, and they're just rigid and really, focused on player development and, results and what's the end goal. And for me, I'm not like that. I'm like, come, let's play and have a good time. So right now, I mean, not now as of today, but I do have around 250 girls registered within the program over the years. Again, they come and go, as Dubai is a transient city, so people come and then they travel, and then new joiners come in. But it's continuously growing, and I'm so happy and so grateful for it.
I mean, do you have any particular instances where you felt like, oh, this has really grown into a community? It's more than just, like you said, the basketball and the results and the training.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that story or moment?
I did have that story a moment. It was more like when it started getting more serious and more girls were registering, and at one point I was like, I have an Excel sheet with all the names. It's very manual because I didn't know where this was going to go. And at one point we do community outings every month. So besides what we play basketball, I also do community outings. So we do ice skating, something not basketball related. And there was one time we had a picnic, and it was at a park. I was like, listen, where I come from, I grew up in Canada, so gatherings, community is always about like just really relaxed and easygoing, outings. So I wanted to do the same thing here. So I was like, guys, we're doing a picnic. It's going to be a potluck. Everyone brings something to share. And everyone was like, all the moms were like, that's such a great idea. Like, we're not used to that. So it was everyone brought their own dish, something special from their community, from their nationality. And I look over and I had like park games, like, hula hoops and stuff like they can play on. And at that moment I look back and I'm like, it was a whole sea of girls and moms, and I invited the families as well. So it was just like a bunch of people, and I was like, this is it. This is what the goal of Swish is, and that for me was something, it kept me going. It motivated me to keep going.
It's really nice that you have this little female tribe now of basketballers. But I got a question about female in sports. What do you think is the perception of females in sports nowadays, especially here in Dubai?
Yeah, nowadays in the past few years specifically, I can say it's definitely grown. It's becoming the norm more. You see more and more girls or women who look like me, who look like you, who look like Dina, just being out there. But there's still a long way to go. There's definitely still, because even now for me, like I wear the hijab, I'm very obviously a Muslim who plays basketball. When people see me on the court, they're like, oh my God, they're so shocked by me. And I'm just like, guys, like, 2025, like get over it.
Haven't you seen the Nike ads?
Exactly. It's like, it's almost like enough of being surprised and shocked at it. Just let it be normal. And that's kind of what I keep on trying, that's the message I try to get across all the time. Just like, I just want to play a sport, leave me be. And you guys just, don't have that surprise response. I do love it. I do love when, especially males, they see me and they're like, oh my God, she spins the ball on her finger. Like, that's incredible. And I'm like, yeah, I've been doing this for like 30 years. Like, it's not something new for me.
How do you spin the ball on your finger? I don't understand. Can you teach me?
I can try. Okay, we stand up for this.
Can we try to sit? I don't want to change the camera angles and get in trouble.
We can sit.
Okay.
So basically, I'll spin the ball on my finger and I'll pass it to you. Oh. So you're spinning it on the finger pad. Okay. Your nails are not too long, are they?
No.
Yeah, they're good. Just like kind of like mine. Just move it away from your face a bit.
Okay.
And just keep a strong elbow. I'm just gonna move it.
Elbow.
Yeah. I'm gonna just place it right here.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Ready?
Worst case, it falls, right?
Worst case, it falls or hits you.
Or worst case, I drop it on you. I did it for a second.
That was good.
So any last messages for women out there who want to try a sport, are hesitant, afraid to try something new, afraid to get out there, afraid to fail? What would you tell them?
Just get out and do it. No one's judging you but yourself. You're your own supporter. Don't wait for anyone to clap their hand for you. You just go and do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I'm feeling it. Just do it.